Okay guys, come along with me as I make pancake burgers because I was just tired of bread honey. And this is also a diary entry, so listen to me vent while you watch me make pancakes. The full pancake recipe is up on my TikTok if you do want it, though I must say that if you're gonna make this pancake burger, use less sugar. Look at that brown thing from the egg. What is that? Use less sugar because pancakes are quite sweet, and then we're having it with like bacon and patty, so the combination can be quite a lot. Anyways, honey, welcome to diary session number 2 per. This is just a young life update, a young where I am now. And honestly, I did something so cool the other day. Like, I'm so extremely proud of myself for just putting myself out there and taking shit seriously for the first time in a long time. And I've been really struggling to take up space where it's warranted, because it doesn't really make sense to just take up all the space in a room if you don't belong there. You don't feel like you belong there. People don't feel like you belong there. You're just doing anything and everything to live and survive, and that's what I've pretty much been doing. But the other day, I felt like I belonged. It was so cool. It was so beautiful. I feel so blessed to have been able to experience that and to meet all these really cool people who kind of have the same visions and mindsets as me. And it just felt right, and it was such a beautifully overwhelming feeling. I felt like crying because I was like, this is it, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And I've been doubting myself so much. I've been questioning everything, what I want for myself and my purpose, and is this worth it? And being there, it was kind of like, yes, it was, because I've just been like, God, what am I doing? Is this right? And yes, it is right. It was just so amazing. It was so beautiful. I met really, really cool people. I feel like I met my soulmate in friendship form. Obsessed with her. I don't know, I've just been in a really good place, but I think maybe I just got a little bit too comfortable or too complacent, and I let that kind of be the tone of the first 6 months of the year. Just taking life easy, not putting myself out there, not taking risks, not doing what I know I needed to do, because I don't know, we can call it complacency, but also kind of a fear of not succeeding, because I really want this, and I'm so terrified of putting my heart and soul into it and it not panning out. And I think maybe I've just been using that as an excuse for the longest time to just not own my shit. But I did, and it was amazing, and I'm so serious. I've already, when I came back, I just started writing and working and filming and just doing all these things, and finally buying the proper equipment that has been in my cart for the longest time. And I've just been procrastinating, properly investing and properly giving myself a shot, because at this point I'm like, the only thing holding me back is me. And that's crap. I am the reason that nothing has happened. And that realization was so powerful to me, because I was like, this can't be it. This shouldn't be it. Yeah, and I've just been, I don't know, life is weird. I'm so blessed. I'm so fortunate. But life is weird. Life is not supposed to be hard. I don't think it's supposed to be hard. I feel like there's supposed to be challenges. There's supposed to be certain things that are a little bit confusing, a little bit iffy. But in general, I just believe that life should be enjoyable. Life should be fun. Life should be happiness and joy and fulfillment. Unquestionable, unimaginable, just radiating from within, joy. And there was a podcast, I think it was some woman who Jay Shetty was interviewing, said that joy is one of the most scariest emotions, because almost everybody has that when everything's going well in your life and it seems like everything is working out, and your relationship, your friendship, money and work and school and everything, and then something in you says, this is too good to be true. Something bad is coming. It's almost like you're calling the badness. I'm so sorry for the lighting here, guys. I will try to fix it, as you'll see. It's almost like we're waiting for the other shoe to drop, and in reality is the shoe doesn't have to drop. Both shoes are on the floor. You're the one picking it up and throwing it off the balcony. And I feel like that was so profound, because it's like, yes, every time things are going well, you just self-sabotage for reasons unknown to me, unknown to anyone really. Like, this is suspicious. Things are a little bit too good. And I think I was kind of living in that waiting for the other shoe to drop mode for a really long time. And with that, I kind of wasn't allowing myself to properly experience the moments and the people in front of me. Just take everything in fully for what it is and appreciate it for what it is, just out of fear of getting hurt, out of fear of losing, out of fear of whatever it is that I'm just mad at that pancake. Whatever it is that I thought or assumed would be coming. And that's so crap. I'm trying to get out of that mindset, and I'm really going to try and push myself to just live in the moment. And if shit doesn't work out, then that's okay, because at least I pushed myself. On the other hand, if I didn't push myself and shit doesn't work out, then that's really my own fault. And like, one thing I think has just really hard on me is like the majority of the people around me, have quote unquote a support structure, a family, a home. And I don't know many people that don't have family, or like, my family, they don't get along, unfortunately. My parents, my grandparents, and so it trickled down to myself and my siblings. So we're all that we have. And it's so hard sometimes when I look at people. It's like, if shit doesn't work out, I can just go home. If this doesn't work out, I can call my aunt, I can call my uncle, I can talk to my grandmother. And I'm like, that is so cool. I wish I had that. And it's like so hard. Like, I've really been in a place where I'm trying to think 10 years from now and what life is going to be. What am I doing to set myself up for 10 years from now? And, when people say, just take risks. If it doesn't work out, it's fine. You just go home. And I'm like, I can't. If it doesn't work out, I can't just go home. Like, that doesn't exist for me, And when I say that to people, they get so shocked. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? It's like, I am me. I am my home. I am my own island. And my sister is her own island there where she is, And I know if family hears this, they're going to be like, oh my goodness, no. Like, you can always come. But we all know the tea. Like, after 2 weeks, it's like, girl, when are you leaving? And I hate that. I don't know. It's not an excuse, but I think I've just been really thinking about, like, myself, my future. If I get into a relationship and get married and have kids, what's that gonna look like? What's my dynamic gonna look like? I don't know. These are just things that have been plaguing my mind recently. I think I've just been feeling homesick and not having a place to go home to or to call home is so hard. It's so weird. And you can talk to people about it, but people don't really get it. So it's hard. It is creating a home for myself and for the people in my life. But everybody's so busy. Everybody's so focused on getting their shit together. I think we forget about our community. We forget about our people. We forget about those who matter the most to us. And also me, I'm understanding. So I don't really want to put pressure on people to be like, I need you. Shit's hitting the fan. I don't know. But yeah, I'm in a good place. I'm in a place of realization, and hopefully I'm gonna take that realization and do something with it. I'm building my pancake burger, as you guys can see. I did use a little bit too much lettuce, child, but it is what it is. I forgot this was a pancake, not actual bread. But yeah, guys, this is my diary entry. I'm so sorry if this was a little bit depressing, but I feel like I just need to get these thoughts out, do a little bit of ASMR, not really ASMR, but as close as it gets. Anyways, thank you guys, all 79 of you, for subscribing and for joining me on the journey. And I'm gonna push for the 79 of you. I'm gonna get the food content out there for you guys and for myself. I think I owe it to myself to just put my everything in this and really see the success unfold, the success I believe I am destined for, that I am meant to achieve. I'm hopeful and fearful. I'm I'm terrified, but I'm also so excited for the future. And I think experiencing what I did the other day just kind of was the hey, Winner, you can do it that I needed. So yeah, that's just a little peek into Miss FLO's mind. As you can see, there are two types of people: the blue cheese people and the tomato sauce people. I am blue cheese. I don't know what happened with the spirit of that blue cheese on the pancake. Anyways, yeah, that's just some diary entry content, a little bit of what's been going on with me and where I've been and how the year has been. It hasn't been a crap year. It's just been I'd give it a 5 so far. Just pretty down the middle. Okay, 6 months gone and that's it. I don't think they've been really extremely highs or extreme lows. Just me existing in solitude, which is really hard, because I feel like sometimes when you make the decision, I just want to be alone, that's okay, because that's a choice that you're making. But with me, it's not a choice. I have to be. I'm completely far away, even from my friends. It's like a 2-hour drive just to grab lunch, and that's not always a thing that's possible. So that is so hard, and it's really also affecting my social skills. I go out and have anxiety attacks because I'm just not used to being around people or being in social settings. Again, also extremely unhealthy and something that I want to work on not doing or doing less of the next 6 months of the year. Here's my pancake burger, guys. I think it came out good. It tasted good. Like I said, it was a little bit on the sweeter side because I used my original pancake recipe, but I was very happy with it. And if you guys do decide to make it, please tag me on the socials. Thank you so much for coming to another fabulous episode of Food with FLO, and I'll see you guys in the next one.